Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike. Today we are going to be doing another episode of Drawing YouTubers, and yeah guys, so this one was a lot of fun to do. Today we are creating the one and only Ant Antics. Now, yeah guys, I first want to start off by saying I actually found his channel through like a video or like hearing news about him being hacked. So yeah, that was like the first time that I ever heard about him. And yeah, and I actually saw him on Twitter and I was like, wow, like this is like wow, like his channel seems really cool. And yeah, he does a lot of piggy concept videos and they're, really good. So yeah, I think he should definitely like it would be really cool to see him like make a piggy movie or something, just as the fact that like everything that he's put out so far, like with the concepts and like trailers and everything, it's just been amazing. Like seriously, like high production, work. So yeah, I would definitely love to see something like that. And yeah, because like they've been getting better and better every single time. So yeah, I also want to mention the fact that I think that his Roblox avatar is very iconic. Okay, like seriously, the mask that he like wears on his avatar is seriously just like really cool. And yeah, it's like so simple but like so cartoony and fun. And that's actually like another reason as to why I just like really had a fun time making this, because I knew that this was going to be like a very fun one to make, and it was just going to look really awesome when I was finished with it. So yeah, now with this piece I actually decided to do something that I've never done before. Okay, it's like something completely different from like all the other pieces. And I will say this pose I did, it's definitely like one that took a while to do, and I had to like look at a bunch of different references for it, because it was like very like difficult to like get down right, but I was very happy with the way that came out. So yeah, I actually did not know what the name of this pose was at first. I kept like looking it up and I was like, oh gosh, what is the name of this pose? What is it? What is it? What is it? But then I finally like saw like an image and I saw like the name and I was like, okay, it's called the Hero Landing. And I was like, wow, this is going to be cool, so I just want to go for like this superhero aspect, because like whenever I like think of like antics and like his channel, I think about like all like the piggy rap battles that he's done on his channel and like stuff like that. And I think about like how he's like the main character and like he's going up against Piggy and like like all the other like people. I just like that's like really cool. So yeah, that's like something that reminded me of this like when I did it. And yeah, this piece actually took 2 hours and 34 minutes. So yeah, it was like one of the like the longer pieces, just as like the fact that I was trying to figure out how to do this pose. And usually when I like try to do like new things and like try something different, it like usually doesn't work out sometimes. But I'm very glad that I like was dedicated to this one, and I like really tried to do something different, because I was like, what, that's like what I want to do. I want to try something different, and I really just like want to improve on things and get better at them. And I feel like that's like the best part about like trying new things, is like when you try something different and it comes out the way that you like like didn't expect, and it comes out better than you expected. That's honestly like one of the most like rewarding things, just as like that means that you did that, like you did something good and you didn't expect it, so that's like a way to like find like what we're capable of. And I feel like whenever you just try new things and like they go well, it's honestly just like the best thing. So yeah, I'm so glad that this came out really well, and I was just very happy by the end of it. And yeah, I'm still not the best at drawing hands, I still have like a lot to learn from that, but like I was very surprised with the way that like I was able to get them down right, like how quick I was able to get them down, because usually it takes like a good 20 to 30 minutes. But I guess since I've been like drawing hands and like I've just been drawing them with every single piece that I've been doing, I've been like practicing and basically getting better at it. So yeah, that is definitely a reason as to why it was not that difficult this time around. So I was very happy about that. Now, and I will say, when I first drew like the when I was trying to like do the pose where he had to like ball his fists up like a superhero, I will say that was like pretty difficult, because I have never done like a hand gesture like that before. So it was like pretty difficult, but I was like let me go ahead, let me actually try it, and I decided to give it a chance. And yeah, I did mess around a lot with like the pose, like where he had like the part of the pose where he had to have like his arm up. I will say that was like somewhat difficult. And yeah, and I feel like the best part about digital art is just like, you know, the fact that you can like, you know, keep certain things and like, you know, add things on and like, you know, change things up a little bit to like your liking, and you don't have to like start over again. Like you can make as many mistakes as you want without having to start over again. Like that is seriously one of my favorite things about digital art, and just like why I seriously love it. And yeah, you know, I'm glad that I'm actually like, you know, I'm getting better at it, and like I'm learning more things about it, because it's seriously just so much fun to do, and I just have a lot of fun with it. And yeah, you know, now for the design of his hoodie, I will say that was like a little difficult, because I was trying to figure out how to do like the checker pose. Like, you know, whenever I try to draw checkers, it's not always like the best, you know, it comes out weird sometimes. So I will say that was pretty difficult, you know, and I was like, okay, it's looking weird, it's not looking like actual checkers. But then I decided to leave it, because I was like, you know what, we're gonna leave it there. It does look like a pretty nice pattern, but it doesn't look like, you know, checkers. And I was like, you know, that's okay, you know, it doesn't have to look exactly like that. You know, because I actually really like the way that the pattern like looked on the shirt, I mean on the hoodie. And I was like, you know what, let's keep it. You know, it doesn't look like, you know, the way that you wanted it to, but that's okay. I feel like, you know, sometimes, you know, we try to do certain things and they don't work out, but then we like, you know, create something like, you know, better, or like, you know, something that like we actually really like, and then we decide to keep it. And that's like another great thing about this. So yeah, I'm so glad that I like, you know, decided to keep it, because I think it actually looks really, really nice. And yeah, you know, now, and I will say I did not expect this you know, to take this long, because the fact that this avatar was really simple. But I'm so glad that I actually like, you know, took my time with it, and I tried to do different things, and I really step out of my comfort zone. Like it's always good to just like, you know, try something different and new, and that's what I did with this piece. And yeah, you know, now the shading actually was not that difficult. It was actually like really simple. All I had to do was like, you know, shade a few parts, and I was like, wow, I did not expect it to be that easy, you know. And yeah, so when going into this, I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I had like a few ideas on like, you know, different poses and everything, and I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and let's try to do something that really represents him. And I really wanted to do that, you know, like I didn't want to stay stuck in like this cartoony box. I wanted to like make it look like an actual superhero basically. So I had to do like, you know, longer legs and like longer arms, and I was actually debating on whether I should like, you know, add like a eyebrow or a mouth or something. But then I just decided to keep like that, because that would literally just like ruin the entire design. And like, you know, that's what makes the face classic, you know, just like the two eyes on the face, and that's it, you know, like literally. So yeah guys, this is Ant. Yeah guys, thank you guys again for watching. This was so much fun to do. And yeah, please let me know down below what you guys think about this on a scale from 1 to 10. And yeah guys, also if you guys have any other requests on like, you know, YouTubers that you guys want to see me draw, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But yeah guys, thank you guys again for watching. This was so much fun. My name is Mark, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!